to the family. Peace to the family, man. Peace to you and yours. What is going on with the family, man? I'm gonna go ahead and rock out a pregame show. Y'all know Red is in New York. Yeah, I'm talking about Red is in New York. I'm in the A. So yeah, I'm gonna just come on. You feel me? Pregame a little bit until he's ready to do a full show. How's y'all 11-11 been? How has y'all 11-11 been? Okay, we gotta do there. Hey, can y'all even hear me? Matter of fact, I need ones in the chat because I got an all new setup. I want to make sure everything is heard, heard. I want to make sure everything is heard. Can I get a one in the chat if you can hear me? Yeah, I can hear that joint from up there. So, man, what's going on with the family, man? So, while Red Pillar is out traveling and hitting up New York for 11-11, it still got more 11-11s to go across the thing, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all and that good chat. But, you know, I know he wanted to go over some of the latest and greatest, the new tools that we seeing, come across the digital landscape. You feel me? So we definitely have wanted to touch on um, definitely the Pomeli joint that came out from Google. That's a banger. Um, yeah, definitely wanted to go over um, Google AI Studios with y'all, so you guys can see the new vibe coding, flow coding platform that they've created. I mean, we spoke on it before on Techno Tuesdays, but this time around they got an all new update. We want to look at Meta. You know, we've been saying all year as we've been doing Techno Tuesdays, man. What's coming is like episode 40, right? So for it to be episode 40, y'all, it's like okay, um, we've covered we've covered so many topics and we've covered the tools so many times over. It got to the point to where is that bubble? Where is that end point to where everybody's like, oh, ChatGPT 5.1 is coming out because Google is dropping um Gemini 3.0. That's always what's been happening. Hand over hand, hand over hand. That just the AI race been going like this the whole time. Boop, 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 boop. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what's going on. I don't know how this was found that way. But for cuz to be saying talking about like wars and stuff, and then it's a different language, might be the wrong channel, gang. Might be the wrong channel. You might be looking for somebody else. All right. I don't really talk about war. Yeah, I'm talking about I cover AI, robotics, tech, and software. Uh-huh. Here on Techno Tuesdays. And this is like a warm-up show. You feel me? So that's what's going on. That's what's going on. You know what I'm saying? If you got war and politics and stuff like that that you care about, hey, it's just not Techno Tuesdays. That's all. It's not, we're not, you know what I'm saying? We was kings and shit. The kings. Hey, I know y'all be playing. But when y'all look at the new landscape of everything that Google is doing with artificial intelligence, it's like they're consistently wiping out the same startups that they intend to service. Right? They have all these things and all these incentives to AI startups, but they just like invent the whole thing. The ease in which you guys are able to start and finish apps nowadays. It's like, apps now, I don't think it's gonna take more than 3 months to get out. And it all depends on the parameters of the app. You know what I mean? It's like a lot of folks been sitting on apps for years. A lot of folks been sitting on books for years, been sitting on courses for years, been sitting on. You know what I mean? So now the technology is saying, okay, it's here, and there's other people starting, so you might as well start with them by using the same technology that they own. And it's even better when we have something from the past that maybe 100 people found out that I was with it, and that's what I was doing. But now I can push it to 1,000. Folks tend to really think that about their businesses, their companies, their services, their products. It's like, well, I used to sell African clothes, but if I try to come back out with it now, nobody even really, talk about, knew you was really going crazy in that lane. You can just bring it back out, go crazy in your lane. You know what I mean? Push with advertisement. So I'll go ahead and make that announcement. It is what it is. It's 11/11, and I put out ideas into income immediately. I 1111. We use artificial intelligence to cover everything in advertising, everything in animation, everything in automation, everything within apps, right? And the reason why I lined it up that way, because if you simply learn the world of digital marketing, targeting your advertisements, that's where you begin. So now you know how to market. Then you start to line up your brand designs, VSLs, funnels, websites, social media pages. You start to have a design. Yeah, it's animation, but it's design. Course design, book design, brand letters, etc., etc. Then you have your automation, because now that you understand how to market and advertise, you know how to design your product. You want that to be on an autonomous system of AI agents. And then if you want to go, you know, to the next level, we show you how to put that entire system or whatever you built inside of a coaching app, um, and help you be able to maybe coach, or do whatever you do inside of an app. You could be a barber and use an app. You could be a dentist and use an app so people can book with you. You can be a mechanic and use the app. Once you know your business SOPs and the technologies MCPs, like you going, you know what I'm saying, you in the game. Y'all can't hear me? See, I knew it. Put in one chat if you can hear me, because Franco said we can't hear. So am I just sitting here talking to myself? Do I need to rewind it? I need to put it on the little mic. Okay, it's low volume. It's low volume. Okay, I'm gonna switch it up then. I'm gonna switch it up for y'all. And then you feel me? Okay. Well, I'm gonna just go. I'm just go this. So how do we sound there? I'm about to make one more play though. Make one more play for y'all. Okay, I'm just leave it right here then. I'm just leave it right here. But yeah, what I'm saying, what I'm speaking on, ideas into income immediately, again, is helping you immediately hit market, right? We want to go to market quickly with the things that we create. It's not really cool to just be sitting around, sitting on something. You know what I mean? Maybe it's a part of your dream, maybe it wasn't, but I would hate for folks to have dreams and can't realize it because, I didn't have enough money, right? I didn't have the resources. I didn't have the friends. I didn't have the leverage. I didn't know where to go when it came to putting the book out. I didn't have a studio to go record an audio book in. I didn't have any templates on how to build out a course. I didn't know how to build out a store to sell my hats. I didn't know how to market and advertise my hats, my coats, my crowns, my jewelry. I would just hate for my culture to miss out. I would hate for folks to be like, you know what I mean? They used to say it about musicians or something. You know what I mean? Don't die with your music inside. Don't die with your innovations, your inspirations. You know what I mean? Don't die with it still inside. Let the world see bare minimum. Maybe sometimes it'll flop. You know what I mean? When I used to own Chief, what's going on? What's going on, family? How you feel? Right. So when I used to own African shop. Had the dashikis, the kente cloth, had the earrings in there, black girl magic, crystals going on that mug. I knew how to advertise real good. Always been a marketer, but I was missing folks taking orders, contacting the manufacturer, tracking the orders, doing the content. I did everything by myself. I built a 5-figure African drop shipping company by myself. And since I did do it all by myself, I felt like I was him. But I was gassed. I go to sleep at 3, wake right back up at 6, because I gotta catch orders. I gotta, make sure all the proper emails were sent. I gotta deal with, I'm customer service, I'm content, I'm social media manager. I try to wear every hat that makes business, right? I try to wear every hat possible, because I thought, oh, I'm the one that's successful and I didn't know how to delegate. So when Motherland Me ended, exactly, right? When Motherland Me ended, I went to Spin City Performance, which is being a personal trainer. Something I can do by myself forever until we dropped the app. We dropped the courses. I had hella consultations to do. I had a hella emails to go through, hella text threads to go through. You feel me? And I found myself, I'm like, okay, I thought a personal trainer, it could just be me. I could just do my work. But we ended up growing and scaling alongside Derek Grace, 19 Keys, and all the homies, right? So I start to scale. Now I'm a 6-figure online personal trainer. I'm like, okay, but I got to do it all myself. It's hella emails. It's hella consultation requests. I'm missing consultations. My calendar is sloppy. The numbers is sloppy. The bank's sloppy. Like, everything's sloppy. It wasn't cool. So I go up these figures and they go down these figures because I keep trying to do it myself. Then I start to develop teams. Right? So we was bringing out Spin City Digital. And then by that time, I was already working at GM. So I'm getting crazy game. Right? On where the AI is heading, where it's going. And I'm like, okay, even if I do think I'm a one-man army, Sam Altman already said, AI is going to make the first $1 trillion one-person company. Because now you can hire AI agents and AI employees to do some of the same stuff. I mean, real life innovations, events, podcasts, You don't want to do that stuff by yourself. But now if we're talking about prospecting leads, talking to leads, nurturing leads, nurturing lists, sending out emails, sending out texts, working in your Instagram DM, working on Facebook Messenger, TikTok DMs. There's AI animations. You feel me? AI automations and agents, right? Even again, back to your content strategy. You put out a content strategy. Yeah, your sales funnels, your content strategy, And then again, it got to the point to where I've been telling y'all for years already, clone yourself, clone your voice. Now, I can come on the internet. I could really be asleep. And AI spin to sit here and at least go like this. You feel me? You guys will never actually be able to tell when it's the real Spin City, because the AI Spin City can do this. The AI, you already know what I've been up to. Y'all done seen it. Y'all done seen my multilingual agents. Y'all done seen it. Y'all been a part of it for years. For those that have been following me, if y'all just now meet me, I send an AI avatar to a Zoom in a heartbeat. I'm tired, I'm gassed, only one of my eyes. I say, okay, I can score an extra 15 minutes by sending an AI avatar that looks just like this. It's that easy. I clone my voice on 11 Labs, audiobooks out the door, right? No more studios, no more, I got to call this person. I need this type of mic. I need silence. I need my script. I need my PDF. I need my book. I need water. I'm trying not to cough. My voice don't sound good this week. I tried against next week. Then the audiobook never comes up. So we no longer have to worry about, dying with our music still inside, our innovations, our inspirations, our creations. You feel me? Make sure we in control of everything um, by using the proper technology. It's out there in the world. We get fear mongered. We get fear mongered real hard when it comes to the culture. When it comes to the culture, they telling you right now, stay away from the AI. Stay off the AI because it's going to drain all the water sources. It's going to cook up all the water sources. I think it's like New Jersey, Flint, Michigan. Their water's been orange for a decade. If any of y'all are from there or from around there, their water been orange for for a decade plus, isn't it? Right? And the thing is, every new technology, it does. It just reshapes the world, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's a good thing, bad thing, but it's gonna happen. The same thing that, and we have to think. Sam Altman and them, they want to put a city-sized data center in the ocean. The ocean. The ocean. Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean. To house the city-sized data centers for all the data that AI is going to use. If you think it's going to go in Lake Michigan, if you think it's going to go in the Mississippi River, come on. Why would it go into local recycle water centers? Why would it go? Why? Like sometimes we got to use logic when we hear some of the things, especially we got to watch what we say when we got these big voices. That's why I watch what I say. Because I don't want to steer anybody down the wrong path of, doing the wrong thing and, people getting caught up with AI and, look, people are going to scam with AI voices. People are going to scam with AI faces. People are going to scam. People use tools to do what they know best. I'm a marketer. I'm going to use AI tools to do what I do best. Some people are private investigators. They're going to use AI to do what they do best. Right? And we're thinking about, oh, the water supply is going to destroy the ghetto. Okay, so use AI to make money in the ghetto and get some control over fresh water supply. When you close your eyes, the monsters don't just disappear. The monsters don't disappear just because your eyes are closed. In fact, they get bigger and you actually can't see what you're going to get hit with. It's the same thing in MMA. If I'm afraid of my opponent and I close my eye, he can knock me out even easier because I'd never seen what he was about to hit me with. So if the billionaires are going to become trillionaires by using AI tools, and the fact always comes up and the phrase always comes up, the rich are getting richer and the poor are getting poorer. That's because all of the poor are getting fear-mongered away from the tools so that the rich have more opportunity to get richer. Oh man, it's going to destroy all the water in my hood. I hate AI. I'll never use it. Somebody's going to make you a slave with AI and robotics. A slave. You're not going to be able to work a job because you're afraid of the new age skills. Because new age technology calls for new age individuals. When the horse and carriage became the car, the mechanic was born. The shop was born. The tire shop was born. The rim shop was born. When the car came out, window tinting became a thing. You hear me? Look at everything that was born when the horse and carriage became the car. TV. What did it do to the radio? It's the song, right? TV killed the radio star. The TV show was born. The soap opera was born. Cartoons were born. That means cartoon animators. Sitcoms. Sketch comedy. Things that people couldn't see Everything changed, but new jobs were born. Let's even look at the AI age. Who were these prompt engineers? What is a prompt engineer? You feel me? Hold on. After that, it said, oh, what Jeff said, Moses West has a machine that creates water from thin air. Okay, then. But okay, change is the only thing guaranteed. Yeah, it's like evolution. If you're afraid of evolution and revolution, you're just gonna get smoked faster. Like, how dare is there a company? How's Elon Musk, Sam Altman, Mark Zuckerberg? They're all using AI at the highest capacity, and they're billionaires, publicly known billionaires. Banks use AI. Social media uses AI. Right? Do you think you just type in your password and some human just flies out of bed that works for Meta and makes sure it's really you? You know, I come on and I just reiterate the same thing. It's like you used to play a video game. The video game would fight you back. And sometimes the video game character wouldn't even use the same move. It was not very bot-like unless you made it bot-like by setting it to beginner and it just come up and do some bot-ass moves. The moment you put that character on the highest ranking mode, it starts to kick your ass in the game until you, actual intelligence, learns how to beat them. Hard mode is AI, y'all. It is an artificial intelligence. It knows everything about its environment, its speed and its capabilities, and it's going to use it. It knows the controls of the game, or it knows how to handle the algorithm. It knows to look for nudity, profanity, and it will, you know what I'm saying, shadow ban you. That's not no human. There's no human fact checkers anymore. AI just says, look, man, he's talking about the wrong thing, man. Let's go ahead and get him up out of here. Face to the family on Instagram, what's going on? I see you. Right? So being fearful instead of being adaptable, that's going to get you gone. That's going to get you gone, man. That's going to, you know what I mean? And I would, and that's the thing, man. I would hate to be the child of a person that can't see the future. I would hate to be a person, I would hate to be the child of a person that is not optimistic about change, evolution, and adaptation, right? Because, again, if the prompt engineer is born, if the app developer gets better, if the robotics, now, and then there's another thing that we're missing. Yeah, Tony Robbins and Dean Graziosi. A lot of people talk about AI now. A lot of people talk about AI now. And that's crazy. Tony Robbins and Dean Graziosi just got in and talked about shit that I talked about 3 years ago. I mean, piece of them in ears, man. They're impactful. Okay. But yeah, so you think about where the AI is going, and we're developers and we're engineers and we're the AI architects. For the age of robotics, we need steel workers, rubber handlers, electricians. Yeah, you need your prompt engineers. You need the people that are going to handle the back end code, but the physical aspect of robotics, autonomous vehicles. And yeah, the autonomous vehicles, they have robots that help them piece each other together. So I guess that's there. The electrician, the iron worker, steel worker, the metal worker. You know what I mean? And then again, humans are going to get so close up to AI, right? AI is already so smart, and humans just want to catch up and be a part. But everything in AI music, everything in AI animation, automation, we're gonna start to get so comfortable with everything being connected with AI that we're gonna want humanity back. Maybe it's in this age, time, this lifetime. Maybe it's not. But once everything does go to AI and humans sit back and say, well, I kind of want humans back. You feel me? I kind of want human music to come back. What did that sound like? And I use AI music all day and tomorrow. I should have been playing something right now. Um, Avatars, you know what I mean? Because it's starting to give people the eye of AI. They're starting to get the eye to where something comes on social media and you go, ooh, that might be AI. Before Sora 2, even before Sora, that wasn't a thing. People barely question what they seen. If they, if you were hit, then you were hit. You questioned everything. But a lot of folks didn't have to look at a woman on the internet and have to think, is this an AI avatar? And then you send the woman a DM. She sends a voice note back, sound like a woman, look like a woman. Hey. Then you say, okay, FaceTime me. You get on a FaceTime, the woman all like this, smiling, talking. The whole time it was an AI avatar. The whole time it was an AI baddie. Never in history was this a worry. Dead internet theory. 60% of the internet is bot conversation. You're watching AI avatars with millions of followers. Who are these followers? You're watching an AI avatar with a million AI bot following selling things to humans. Okay. That wasn't a worry that we had before. Getting our voices cloned, getting our faces cloned, getting deep faked. You know what I mean? Those just weren't worries that we had before. And now the new age of worry. And I would say, okay, you can worry, right? You can worry, but what do you do about your worries? What do you do with your worries? Again, I'll bring it back to MMA. It's my favorite sport, and it changed my life. If I'm worried about getting socked with an overhand right that'll destroy all my teeth, I'm going to guard. I know the opponent got a strong overhand. I'm going to play a certain defense. We in the culture must learn to play a certain defense, man. It's too much of this. AI, and it's not enough. Oh, AI, get in it. You know, I'm talking about get in it. Okay. Ooh, they messed up the water supply. Ooh, I better use some and save my neighborhood's water supply. Oh, they're using it in government. They're using it in the Fed. They have an AI. They have an AI do all the numbers now. They have an AI run all the numbers in the analytics. You feel me? You feel me? Let me see. Oh yeah, we got a video for all the AI water fearmongers. Because that's not cool, man. That's not cool to run with a piece of information like that and then not help your people adapt. Because yeah, they could. They put a data center for some reason in your local water. Yeah, you can't drink water out of there. Can't drink any water up out of there, so I guess that's terrible. But we're on a planet made out of water where it rains a lot, and then there's like snow caps and stuff. So I don't think that the planet Earth is going to run out of water anytime soon in any capacity. Like we can't even get this AI thing figured out. We can't even get the ocean figured out. We can't get outer space figured out. So all of a sudden, the water drying up on Earth is a million-year concept. I don't care. I don't know why a person. I said too much flinching. Yeah, I don't know why a person in this day and age would be afraid of the water being sapped up off the planet Earth. Yeah. And that's another thing about, you know what I'm saying, some of us black folks, man. Some of us black folks, man, we're like, oh, we're the gods of the land, and we're the original man. Y'all, we don't really act like it. We act chicken shit when it comes to doing real things for the planet Earth. doing real things on the planet Earth, right? You know what I'm saying? Just to turn it on his head for anybody that I don't really go back and forth and debate skin colors and all the the racist talk and whatever's out there. I'm just not that type of person. I'm a tech head, an AI head. But if you look at a European, a Caucasian, they be swimming with sharks, whales. They skydive, they bungee jump, they hot air balloon. They really test the edges of the planet Earth. They swim the deepest, the longest, again, with sharks, dolphins, whales, crocodile Dundee and them. They wrestle down alligators. They go and do their bear thing. They do hunt. For a person of any ethnicity that utilizes and tills the earth and tests the edges of boundaries of earth, it's there. And then you know what we call it? White people shit. Right? Why would a god of the land be afraid to pet a bear? Why would the god of a land be afraid to climb his mountains? What creator ever creates something and is terrified of it? The more you know, the less you fear. And you would know everything about your creation. Hey, I'm just one guy with an opinion. Hey man, I'm just this tech guy with an opinion. Yeah, Chief Hardy, yeah. There's more water than land on Earth. Yeah, see, now you see for real. Now that you're thinking about it. We call it white people shit. Hang gliding, bungee jet, just flying through the air, jumping out of airplanes, getting windy. Bro, they test the edges of life and ability. They just test it the most. And then, again, they be running up this money system crazy. They want to control all the banks. They want to control all the land. They really think that they the gods of the land. And that's how they prove it. How do we prove it? By marching about it and saying it? Yeah, they're trying to throw away our history. You fucking right. Winners are allowed to let losers rewrite history. Williams said that. Winners are not allowed to let losers rewrite history. Why would they let you? Nigga. Why would they let you? Oh yeah, just let the black people come on back and prove that they're the gods of the land. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, get them back up here. Get them the banks. Yeah. Give them the land. Yeah. Oh, of course. Reparations. Oh man, let me empty my pocket for the black community right now. No, man, no. You gotta go win something, man. You gotta go earn something, man. And of course, if I don't want you to catch up to me, I don't want you to shake back from any war, a mental war. If I beat your grandfather up and I beat your father up, you're afraid to challenge my sons. That's an easy run because you fear monger. Oh yeah, man, get them out of here, man. We done beat all them up. Every time they come up, we beat them to death. They don't got no ownership. They can't fight. We beat them to death every time they show up. So now, your sons are afraid to attack my sons. Your grandsons are afraid to attack my great-grandsons, and it's over. And you'll never be able to rewrite history. Think about it. I'm going to go till this land. I'm going to tear this land up. I'm going to own it all. I'm going to own all the homes. I'm going to own all the banks. I'm going to own all the politicians. I'm going to own all of the fashion. I'm going to own all of the music. I'm going to own it all. Saying whoever, I'm going to own it all. Yeah, I want it all. The game is Monopoly. And if somebody always fear-mongers off the orange squares, man, shouldn't better buy them. I better not buy them orange squares because them orange squares, where they set your feet on fire. And us. Oh, yeah. Y'all heard that them orange squares set your feet on fire. You can't fuck with them. And then when another black person go buy something on orange, oh, this nigga, man, he shouldn't have did that. I don't know why he buying up them orange ones. I know his feet on fire. That's all we really do, man. That's all we really doing, man. We got to put something together, man. You gotta want something, man. If you're the god of the land, I'm not saying you gotta hang glide and bungee jump, but go get some ownership, go get some control. Yeah, we perpetuate the fear to one another. I don't know why you want to go over there and try to, you know what I'm saying? You think, and then don't let them fear monger you out of your healing journey and a journey in which you intend to change your family's lives. I don't know about buying land, bro. I don't know about this whole real estate thing, bro. You got to get a job. You know what I'm saying? Now you stopping your brother from, breaking down the cycle. You stopping your sister from breaking the cycle. What they be calling it? Generational curses. So when somebody jumps out there and is about to start a generational curse of poverty, of fear, of modern day enslavement, through taxes, through inflation, you get caught up in a slavery wheel of working to work to pay bills. When you can put together a team, you can put together a book, you can put together a class, you can put together a community, you can start up a business, you can target market your physical business, you can target market your pop-ups, you can target market for your clothes, you can make designs real fast, 3D designs using AI. Mini movies. We be like, oh, Coco Melon is poisoning our children. Well, make your own. Start your own cartoon. Start your own comic. AI is going to drink up all the water, but it can start your comic book tonight. It can start your magazine tonight. It can start your website tonight. But you think it's going to drink up all the water off the planet. You can literally take all of the Black children out of the modern day school system. The culture talk about, man, school's garbage, man, school's terrible. It's indoctrinating our children. It's concentration camp for children. I hear all the harsh things y'all say about school. But when you got to go to work, you need to send them somewhere. But when you got to go to work on the hamster wheel, to keep on working, you got to go to work to pay the bills. You got to put the children in the indoctrination camp. But all you do is complain. And then when you can change homeschooling, when you can invite an AI tutor into your home, when you can personalize chat GPTs and Geminis for your children, when you create storybooks for your children, by your children in a flash, you say, nah, Spin, I'm not going to be responsible for all the water coming off the planet. Please tell me where's the logic. Please elaborate what you're so scared of. Because you were telling me you're scared that your child's going to get indoctrinated by the school system. You said you were in fear that Coco Melon and them were shifting your child's mind. You said you were in fear that you wouldn't get no food stamps. You said you were in fear that the money was going to be behind and the money was going to be tight. That was the original fear. But then somebody feared you away from the freedom. What are you scared of? Look in the mirror, man, and say, damn, what am I afraid of? I was afraid that my child wasn't going to graduate because I was afraid I was going to get evicted because and you don't got to get evicted, man. You use AI, start a book, start a community, start a cartoon, live your wildest dreams, use your imagination. But that's going to drink up all the water. What are we doing? What's really going on, man? And I say all that because, you know what? Look, I can't save nobody. I can't save anyone. But I can give out a good message here. A good 11-11 message here. to, if you are going to worry, if you are going to fear, please face it with a skill set, an ability, a knowledge base. If you know that they're cooking your children via cartoons, fake food, the school system, use technology, make something, go buy land. You know what? Use the technology to create exactly the exact environment in which you wish to see your family in. That's what I do, right? We absorb books with Notebook LM, and then we teach our children. We've been able to beat the grade rate in reading, writing, math the last 2 years because we got AI tutors, right? And with an AI tutor, the tutor will teach your child in their voice, in their language, how to do things that us, the parents, don't even know. My sons come up, Dad, how far is the sun away from the planet Earth? I don't know, son. Get away from me right now. Instead, I'm like, I don't know, man. Ask ChatGPT real quick. And now they can go down a rabbit hole and finding out how far the sun is away from the planet for whatever scientific endeavors that little child has. By not knowing everything as adults, I mean, we're just humans. We working. So not knowing everything as adults, we sometimes crush our children's ability to be creative and innovative and inspired because we just, I don't know, son. I don't know nothing about that. I don't know how to draw. I don't know how to dissect a frog, son. I don't know how. So since you as a parent, their main influence, you don't know how, bring in a little AI tutelage and you can change everything that day. Oh, Dad, how do I create a you know what I mean? How do I fix a dirt bike engine so that my son can go ride dirt bikes? Instead of me, his father, saying, hey, son, I don't really work with dirt bikes, man. I don't know. Leave that shit alone. Now he'll never become a great dirt biker just because of that blip. Just because of that blip. My son can't practice dirt bikes because his father doesn't know how to. When we can put a camera in an AI agent and then have it say, okay, well, that's the exhaust, and that's this, and this is that, and it needs that. And now, in the physical world, my child has something. In the digital world, man, I need a book on a frog, and the frog is a special story, and my name is in it, and it teaches me math, and it teaches me how to, you can make that tonight for your children. You can change the education of your family forever. Yet you think that joint finna drink a bottle of water on planet Earth. Is that really the main worry? Is that truly the issue? Is that truly the problem? And again, we saying, man, we the gods of this land. We the original people. We need to stand up. Stand up and do what? You're afraid of the sword and the shield, that whatever opposition you deem as opposition or oppressive, you, black man, black woman, are going to watch their media channels. They're going to feed you some knucklehead news and make a play so far over your head, you won't know what happened until next year. Chief Heartbeat says, write your own narrative. Be proactive, not reactive, is what he says. Don't be afraid of the technology and tools in which are intended to accelerate you and yours. All right? So once again, man, I got the best master class out now. 4-class segment, man. Ideas into income immediately. Stop sleeping on yourself. Stop sleeping on your future. Don't be sleeping on your children. Don't be sleeping on your siblings. You show them, man, this guy showed me how to target market. So now I have an audience that I intend to service whatever problem my solution fixes. And then he gave me all the design tools to map out a site and a funnel and a visual sales letter and a text sales letter. He taught me all this sales jargon and these keywords. And he showed me AI agents and automations. So the business sort of runs itself. And he taught me how to put it inside of an application. Man, peace be upon y'all, man. Red got too busy. He got too serious. So I think I put a good run out there for Techno. Y'all hit me up, man. Hit me up if y'all want to join the Ideas into Income immediately 4-part masterclass. First class is on AI advertisement, and then AI animations and design, AI inside of automations, and AI applications. You understand? So that's the 4-part. That's my 11/11 gift to the family. All right, so y'all hit me up in one of these DMs somewhere on the internet. I know I'm on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram right now. Y'all hit me on one of these pages. Hit me below. I'll get you the link so you can take a look at it, see if it's for you. I'll definitely work with you. This is my high ticket course. I will tell you, this is my high ticket course. I poured everything that I needed to in there: syllabuses, master classes, lecture rounds, activity classes. Because I know everything about lecture. I can tell you everything about lecture, but I like a strategic lecture, mapping out all the keywords, all the key terms, what it looks like, acts like, smells like, digitally, and then an activity class where I have y'all go through and do the activity. Like it'll say, do this, put on a 5-minute timer, just knock it out. Train your chat GPT, customize your GPT, customize your animations, do your business board, do your brand voice, do your white paper, do your whatever. I help you get started with all that. So 2-sided class, 4-sided class, realistically, it comes with prompt packs for every section, keywords list, and toolkit, along with the strategy lecture and the activity class. So again, y'all hit me somewhere on the internet, say spin, what's going on with the 11/11, and I'll chop it up with you and see what we can do. All right. So I'm coming up on my 50-minute mark. Again, Red got caught up. He up here in New York, still traveling, and he's preparing for this strong end, because this weekend ain't gonna be nothing weak about it. You know how we do it. We do strong ends. So this strong end, their red pill, blue pill's birthday coming up. So if you are in Atlanta, Georgia, hit us up for those tickets as well, to be a part of that almighty celebration for our dogs. All right. So peace, love, longevity. Remember to stay martial with the arts. That's AI, robotics, tech, and software. It has been your boy. It's been your boy. Yeah, talk about AI strategist extraordinaire, man. Spin City, man. Peace, love, and light, man. I will see y'all on the next episode of something around the internet. All right, y'all. Peace.